What's up, people? Happy Thursday. Hope all you're having a great day. Okay. This episode of General Hospital pissed me off. I'm sorry. Nick and Elizabeth. I'm just going to start with them. I am beyond sick of Nicholas and Elizabeth. Like, beyond sick of them. Mainly Elizabeth. See, what Nicholas is doing, I kind of expect that from a Cassadine. And because it's mainly business with him. I don't like the ethics of it. I don't like the morals of it because it's so Helena-like. But, I expect this from Nicholas because for him, it's just business. He's not really doing this because of personal hatred or anything like that. This is business for him. Elizabeth is just a spiteful bitch, a pathetic bitch. I can't even call her spiteful, but she's just pathetic. She's pathetic. She's a loser. I mean, come on. You got to trick a guy into being with you instead of just letting it happen naturally. I think it stems from years of Jason choosing Sam over her because it's been a few times that Jason chose Sam over her. So now she got to trick him twice into being with her. Same thing she did with Lucky. Try to trick him and trap him into being with her. Faked a mental breakdown just to get him to stay and be with you. And he even, when he was married to Siobhan back in 2011, he chose Siobhan over her. Even after their son died, he still chose Siobhan over her. She tried all the manipulative tactics to get him back from that girl. And over, he chose her. A girl that he barely knew, a woman that he met a year prior. He chose over Elizabeth, and she couldn't handle that. So she faked a nervous breakdown to get him back. And that made her look even more pathetic than she already looked. And she continues to be pathetic. I mean, goddamn, woman, why don't you stop being so pathetic and whoring yourself out here for men that don't want you and focus on your job and your fucking kids? How about you focus on that? Instead of tricking and trapping men who don't want you to try to be with you. Like, that shit is so stupid. And like, seriously, you're no better than the people that you talk so much shit about. Elizabeth is no better than Helena Cassadine. She's no better than Carly. She's no better than all the women that she talked so much trash about. She's no better than them. For years, she talked shit about Carly, calling her a slut and judging her, talking shit about Helena and all the crooked shit she did. Bitch, you're no different. You are no different than them. You're at the bottom of the barrel just like they are. You that black sticky shit at the bottom of the barrel just like they are. She's lower than low. When I think Elizabeth can't stoop any lower, she does. Every episode she does. She goes even lower. Now she's okay with Nicholas stealing EOQ away. She's cool with that. She's cool with keeping Jason away from his family. Like, this bitch is just like, seriously. Like, I feel sorry for her children. I really do. I feel sorry for Aiden. I feel sorry for Cameron. And sad to say it, I'm glad Jake is no longer here to witness what a bottom-feeding, pathetic whore his mother has become. Well, she's kind of been that for years, but I mean, damn, she just got worse with time. I understand that, Elizabeth has fans. I get that. But I'm going to say this. It's time for her fans to wake the fuck up and come to grips with the reality that is Elizabeth Weber. The bitch is pathetic. She's a whore. She chooses dick over her kids, and it's pathetic. Like, she just, like I said, she's bottom of the barrel. I can't deal with her. Speaking of another bottom bitch, Rosalie. I used to like Rosalie, but now she's just, ugh. She can join Elizabeth, and both of them could just jump off a cliff and go skydive straight to hell, as far as I'm concerned. Rosalie wants to sit there and call Sabrina a whore, a hooker. Really, bitch? Really? To call somebody a hooker. Damn. Rosalie is the bitch that slept with Michael on the first day. Like, they were in a bar having a drink. They weren't even drunk, and she slept with him. Talk about hooker. All Michael should have did was put the money on the nightstand and told that bitch to kick rocks after they slept together. He basically used her to get back at Kiki, and she was all good with it. talk about a hooker. Please, you're the whore. I wouldn't even say Sabrina qualifies as no whore, because she doesn't. At least she has a fucking mind. She has a conscience. And I'm glad that Sabrina was putting that bitch in her place. And I like Sabrina. She didn't get loud. She didn't get angry. She just laughed it all off. And I'm glad she did. It shows what a classy woman she is. And that's why I think she's the perfect fit for Michael. I love the scenes with Michael and Jake. Jason. I love those scenes. And it was even better when Michael was giving Jake the rundown on the Quartermains, like all the stuff Jason did about him running the motorcycle inside the Quartermain house. That was fun. The scene I really loved, Nina and Sam. That shit was too funny. Sam thought that she was playing Nina. I thought she was too. She had Nina on the fucking ropes. And then Nina just, as soon as I thought Nina was going to reveal Rosalie's secret, she didn't. She didn't. And she basically told Sam, I'll see you at all the family functions. I was so mad. I said, Sam should have drop kicked that hoe. I'm just saying. But it was a fun scene. Another scene I enjoyed was Liso and Madeline. I enjoyed that scene where Madeline was saying that she loves her freedom more than money. Liso Obrecht, she bust out and started laughing. I bust out and laughed as soon as she did that. I said, that is so funny. That was funny the way Liso was laughing. That was some hilarious shit. Because, for Madeline to stand there and act like what she was saying was so true, and she said it with a straight face, that she values freedom more than money. Bitch, you're lying. If you were Pinocchio, your nose would be grown all the way from that desk all the way to the door. That bitch was lying. She cares about that money because Franco was pleading with her to help him stop Nina from staying in this marriage to Rick. But obviously Madeline wasn't going to do that. We all know why, because she's in cahoots with Rick to get the money. So, of course, she's not going to side with Franco. Besides, I wouldn't side with Franco, even if he was probably right. I wouldn't side with his ass either. I like Jordan as the new police commissioner. I really do. I enjoy her as police commissioner. Some people felt Dante should have been police commissioner. Hell no. Hell to the no. I'm sorry. Dante has put in his dues. He has paid his dues because he's been with the PCPD for 5 years now. So I feel like, he's paid his dues, but he's not ready to be commissioner. In my opinion, he's wishy-washy. He breaks the law all the time. Him knowing that Olivia is pretending her son is dead and keeping him from his father, that's a lawbreaker too. And he's keeping that secret. How many times has he covered for Sonny? Sonny shot a fucking cop and he covered it up in court. He lied under oath. He ain't ready to be no commissioner. And I think Jordan is, because look at what Jordan did today. Her own son. She could have easily let TJ go. She didn't do that. Nope. She stood her ground. Put him in a cell. She put him in a cell. I think, some people might say, oh, that's wrong of her. That's her own son. But if she feels her son broke the law and there's proof of that, she did the right thing, because letting him go and letting him off the hook ain't doing him no good in the future. And I feel like when they were talking and TJ said, he got into a struggle with the security guard at Wyndham's and the guy was on the ground, I feel like they're setting him up to be the new hitman for Sonny. Because I heard that spoilers said that him and Sonny were going to get close. I feel like he's probably going to go work for Sonny. Why does Sonny always need a hitman all the time? Like, why don't you just do the hits yourself? Everybody always got to be the sacrificial lamb to Sonny Corinthos. I hate that. Sonny, that's my boy, but damn, like, do you have to sacrifice everybody on the show for him? Like, Jesus. So, Rick was doing his best to get, TJ off, but I applaud Jordan for doing what she did. How many of you actually like her as police commissioner? So far, I like her as commissioner. I like her. I really do. So far, she's competent. She's on top of her game. She's not breaking any laws yet. But we know Ron and Frank, you know how they do. Eventually, she's going to do something to wipe a crime away. Hopefully not. But it's good to have her in the role of commissioner. So far, I'm digging her as police commissioner. Dante needs to have several seats. I have a question though. Dante's been on this show now for 6 years. Why doesn't he have his own storyline? Like, it's always that he's a featured person in a storyline. Like, why not just give him his own little storyline? Something that revolves around him, maybe his past. Maybe, I mean, something. Give him his own storyline. Instead of being a second player to somebody else's shit. Am I forgetting something today? I think that's everything that happened today. So anyway, I will see all of you tomorrow. Have a great day. See you all tomorrow.